Oh, yeah. All right. Can you hear me okay? We're going to roll out another system, a test, one that actually came from my brain, actually. And I'm going to try it and roll it out with $1,000. Um, so just want to make sure the live's coming through. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me or give me a thumbs up if everything's good. And if you're watching this later, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. What we're going to do is we're going to try a system. I'm going to try to name the system during this live chat and live stream. And I will, you'll help me name it. Okay. I have an idea of what to call it, but I want it to be a little bit more descriptive rather than just calling it one thing. So I'm going to need your help in the chat to come up with a name for this strategy. I'm going to roll it out a couple times. And first of all, I've been trying to do a live every day for the last week or so, I think. And mainly the reason why I'm trying to do a live every day is building the community, but also gaining some subscribers. So if you are watching, be sure to subscribe. If you're watching live, there'll be a subscribe button up here on your mobile or whatever. If you're not subscribed, there'll be a subscribe button. If you are subscribed, then that's probably why you're here already. So thanks. And for those that might find us by scrolling through the live feeds, thanks for stopping by. We're going to roll out some craps. Our channel here is all about playing craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise. And I'm going to roll out a system that I have a similar system that I think I called it Take It Down. Take It Down. But I didn't really like the name, but also it wasn't like as formulated as a system or a strategy as this will be. So the first thing we need to do, well, I said I have $1,000, but the first thing you need to do whenever you're going to do a strategy, you always want to do figure out how much it's going to cost all in on your strategy. So let me just set it up, and because we'll set it up, I already know it could be 64 across, but you're definitely going to want across. So, and what that means is all the numbers in the box, all the box numbers. If it's a $10 table, it's 64. If it's a $15 table, it's 96. Now, I might like this at the 96 level. And even if I'm on a $10 table, I might like this at the 96 level. So what I think I might do is I'll roll it out right here and see what it looks like or how it works. And then I'll try it at the 96 level as well. So if we're doing this $64, if we were assuming that we're the shooter, that'd be $74. So that'd be round it to $75. So that means if you're going to use a system that costs $75, you want enough for 10 shooters. That means your buy-in would have to be $750. Now, most people, they try a system like this, but they have like $300. Well, you're only going to get like 3 tries at it. And the thing about that is you need to have at least 10 tries or 10 shooters, because out of 10, you probably should receive maybe 2 or 3 well, 2 or 4, but probably 2 or 3 long rolls, which would make all your money, and all the rest will either break even or lose money. And so a lot of times people come up with a small bankroll, try a big strategy in comparison where they don't have 10 shooters, and they lose their $300 really quick because they only had 3 tries at it and they weren't there for the long roll. So 10 tries gets you enough opportunity If you can't do it in 10 tries, it's probably not a good strategy anyway. So that's one thing we're going to test out here. And then, like I said, I'm going to need your help on naming this strategy. But let me explain to you what I'm going to do with this strategy. So I wanted to call it something about the funnel. So it will have the word funnel in it because we want all this money to come back to us, okay? So, you know, like the Iron Cross is like the 5, 6, 8 in the field, and so they call that the Iron Cross. And the reason why is because there's a cross right there. Well, this one's going to be a funnel. So, not sure exactly what kind or what we're going to call it, but we're gonna just funnel the money to us. So, but basically, the way it's gonna work is your first hit, you're going to take down the 4, then the 10. Actually, no, yeah. So the idea is you take down the outsides, then you take down and it's kind of funneling everything until you get to here. Now, what I don't know is if I want to get paid and take them down, because like say the 6 hits, because it's on this side, we would take down the 4. If the 8 hits, we would take down the 10. So the idea is you just take it down. If the 10 hits, you would take down the 10. And so then the next hit, if the 5 hits, you would take down the 4. And then if the 8, if the 8 or 9 hits, you would take down that side on the 9. And if the 5 hits, or the 6 hits, you would take down the 5. So the idea is we're going to funnel everything towards the middle. And the idea is that you want to do that before you 7 out. So that's kind of the red funnel. Well, the red funnel, I like that, but the thing about the red funnel is red usually means 7. So the idea, we'd have to incorporate the 7. So I don't know about incorporating the 7 right now. So but that's that's the idea, is I want to do something as the funnel. So because we're going to funnel the money to us after every hit, but we're also funneling the money down. So the other part of the system I thought we could do is, instead of taking it down, you would move them in, and then if those hit, then you'd move them in, and kind of like do that. But I don't know. What do you like? What do you like better? So Luminary, hey, what's up? So you just got here. So I'm talking about trying to create a system where after you hit, if you hit this side, you bring the 4 down. If you hit this side, you bring the 10 down. So the idea is it's a funnel. And 3 hits, if you can get 3 hits and you're coming down, you'd have the other 3 hits out there for free. And so the idea is, I'm trying to think of a name. So the point of what I was going to ask the chat, because I need your guys' help with this. I need your help with this. Let me read it here. Call it the green funnel for green chips. I know I have a craps addiction, but also now I have a live YouTube addiction. That's funny. The original system that I called Take It Down was, if you hit whatever you hit, you would just take that down. And a lot of people play that way. Because normally there's, you hit it and then you press it. Like, so if the 6 rolled, we'd press the 6 or power press the 6 and hope for the 6 to hit again. Well, a lot of people play where if the 6 hits, they take it and then they take it down and they say, I don't care if the 6 hits again, I got paid on the 6. And then the 9 hits and they're like, I don't care if it hits, I got paid on the 9. And then if the 5 hits, I don't care if it hits again because I got paid. And usually you make that much money, so you're out of the hand and you got 3. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to incorporate keeping the 6 and 8 up until the end, So, and kind of just going down as we go. So the point, the question I have for you in the chat is, do you think it would be a better system to actually, after it hits, take it down, or if it's a funnel, because we're talking about funnel, would it be that we go inside with it, you know, and then after these hit, then go inside with those, kind of funnel it? Or would it not seem like a funnel if we did it that way? I don't know. All right, so the question I'm asking is take it down version, or kind of, you know, put everything in the middle. The press version. So the regress or the press version, I guess. You know, I don't know. Let me see. Go inside with it, Stoney says. So just kind of like after something hits, you kind of congesting. So if that's the case, then because you know, I was thinking one then the other, depending. But if one of these hit, we would take them both and put them on the 5 and 9. And then if any one of these hit, we would take it all and put it on the 6 and 8. So that would be 2 hits till we're there. But will we have our money? Will we be out of the hand in 2 hits? You know, not if the 6 and 8 hit. We'd have to get the 5 and 9 because we press the 5 and 9. So should we press it like that, or should we press it like this, where any one hits and then we spread it and go and add $2 to go 22 inside pressure? Because it's kind of like a reverse. So want to be able to press. Yeah, well, the first thing I want to do is get out of the hand in as few hits as possible. So with 3 hits, we could definitely get out of the hand if we're taking them down. But if we press them on the inside and then we get another hit, so say that's this, we throw in $2, and so that looks like that. Now we're at 66, but we started with 64, but we brought back 1 hit. Then if any one of those hit, they pay 21, and that would be, it depends on what hits. So we have to go with the least case scenario. So $14 plus 21, 14 plus 21 is 21, 30, 31, $35. That's only halfway out after 2 hits, unless the pressure, yeah, so, but then that would bring these to 30. So you would need 3 hits versus rolls. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. I like systems that you can get out with the rolls rather than the hits. But this one we're gonna, I think, spread to the ones that haven't hit. Yeah, I wanted to make it a funnel where it's very easy to understand. So 1 hit, I kind of like 1 hit. If it hits on this side, you would take the 4 down. If it hits on this side, you'd take the 10 down. But you'd actually take it down instead of putting it in the middle. But we could do a variation of both of those, where if it hits on this side, any one of these hit, you pressure like that. And then if any one of these hit, you pressure like that. You take if any one of those hit, you'd actually take, like if the 8 hit, you would actually take down the 9. And if the 6 or 5 hit, you would take down. Yeah, so I think I like that. Let's try it. Let's roll it out like that and see what happens. So when's the last time played 6-2-6-2? Like, I haven't rolled that since that one live we did that one time, and it had a really long roll. But I like to just like shake them and roll them, and that way it doesn't have anything to do with, you know, it's very randomized. The true random, I would call it. All right, so let's do that. So we know this is going to be $75 because we'll assume that we're going to shoot every time, even though we're not. But so if this is $75, we'll get $1 change, and we'll need $750. So let me take this 5 away, 500 back. That's 500. Let's do 600. And 700. And we'll just do some $750. We'll take $75. That's our first one. So we're going to do 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one ran away. All right. So here's our 10 shooters that we'll try the system with. I'll put that right there. And then we'll just count them out as we go. $1 back from our 75, and we're up. The only thing about this system it doesn't have for the 75 is a crap check. So you could, if you get a 2, 3, 12 on the come out, you could lose this. So I like to have $2 there, but we're not going to make it with 75. So let's just roll it. I guess because we wouldn't be shooting every time, that would make up the difference if we do have a come out craps number. If we crap out on when the puck is off, that'll make up the difference. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to try it. So it's called something funnel. Okay, that's the system. It's going to be, but I'm going to need your help to name it in the chat. Like, what kind of funnel is the system going to be called? Now we have the light and the darkness that we've done. And this one will be something funnel. Okay. All right. So the, I guess, and the thing is, if you type in, like if you do money funnel, I mean, money funnel, it doesn't flow off the tongue. And if you search money tunnel, there'll probably be all kinds of, or sorry, money funnel, or the tunnel funnel. Maybe that's a good name for it. All right, here we go. Coming out. Let's see what happens. And it's an 8. So the point is 8. All right, point is 8. So at least we got past that. All right, here we go. First moment of truth. Can we get a non-PSO? I won't tell you what PSO stands for. It's a 6. That's a good one. Okay, so the way this works is let's throw in our dollar and get, well, actually, let's not throw in the dollar because we want to just be true to what we're winning. So we're not going to make any change. So that pays 14. And because it's on this side, we're taking the 4 down. No, we're funneling it. Okay. So we're funneling it to the 5. So even though the 6 hit, we're taking down the 4 and putting it on the 5. All right. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like what we talked about. There is, whoa, dice almost off the table. And I know it was off the camera, but it was an 11. Yo, 11. All right, here we go. And 7 out. Crap, man. I can't do a system if the 7s are coming. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to reset. And that was one shooter. And I know that that's $75. So I'm going to go ahead and take out another 75. And so that was $74 pretty much. And 64, so 50, what is it, 50 bucks. So we lost $50 on that. $49. All right. Okay. Losing $49 doesn't feel good. Here we go. Let me keep up with the funnel craps. Have you played funnel craps before? Ooh. All right, here we go. Funnel craps. There's a come out 7, so that's good. I got to get these dice under control. They're getting out of control here. So that's good. I'm going to just mark that up right here and put it in the win column for this shooter. So we're just going to record every shooter. And there's a 9. So the point is 9. And here we go. Let's see what happens. 5, okay? So if 5 hit, okay, that pays 14. And we take the 4 and pressure the 5. Okay, so we're funneling. It funnels this side if it's a 6 through 4. It funnels this way. If it's one of these, it funnels this way. All right, so we put that there. I feel like I need one more dollar. Okay, $14 it pays. All right, here we go. And there's another 5. Okay, whoa. All right, so that pays 21. No, it pays 28. Oh my gosh. Okay, 28. Pays 28. And what we're gonna do is gonna funnel it to here. So then that puts this to 30 or 36. No, wait. Yeah, 30. We're just going to take it to 30, and then we're going to bring back the rest. We don't have enough to go to 36, so we're bringing back the rest. All right. So $30. Normally they would break that down, but we're just going to stack it. We're funneling it to the middle. Let's see what happens. And it's a yo 11. Yo 11. That spun. It says 10, but it was a yo. And now it's another yo. Another yo. Of course, this doesn't incorporate the horns. Speaking of horns, there's a 2. Oh my goodness. Craps 2. And there is a 4. Wow, wouldn't you like to see that? But we don't care. So actually, let me do something. Well, I'm gonna just keep rolling it. Never mind. I was gonna count and see where we're at. There's a 9. Okay, so we got a 9. So that's $14. And now we can pull it from here and do 15 for 1 because it's in our win column. All right, there we go. 15 for 1. And then now oh, that's the 0.9. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. So we win there too. This goes off, the 10 goes to the 9. All right, so we're funneling it in. Here we go. Coming out, bets are off. And there's a 4, point is 4. All right, so then let's see if we can get that 6. That's the jackpot, I guess. Here we go. And there it is, 6. Okay, so the 6 hit, and it is 35. That pays 35. And we funnel it down. So, all right. We put it through the craps funnel. There is a 9. All right, so that pays 28. And then we take this and we make that look like 30. So we take this back, and now we just have the 8 out there. And there's a 6. And there is a 3. There is another 3. And there is a 5. Wow. Anybody can make money on a roll like this. Here's a 4. So 4. Any system would make a money on this, so don't get happy about this system yet. We got to try it. This is just the second shooter. All right. So we got $10, and now we're coming back out. Let me check the chat before I go any further. So let's see what we got here. You can have a different version. Funnel craps, sweet funnel craps, saucy funnel craps, sticky funnel craps. This is, it could be. It could be. We're going to have to, I'm going to need your help figuring out what the differences are. All right, here we go. We're coming out. Same shooter. 6. The point is 6. Here we go. There is a 3. 1, 2, 3. So pretty much we just have the 8 out there. There's another 3. Another 3. And we got a 9. 9. And a 6. Wow, we're winning $10 at a time, I guess. All right, so that goes down. And here comes the 6 paying. And now we're coming out again. Let me check the chat, make sure I'm up to date. Not gonna make much money if you take down your bets. You got it. You got it. I know. I know. Here we go. I wasn't anticipating a really long roll like this. Okay, so I'm taking this too, taking it out of the profit. and coming back up. Here we go. Yo. Yo, 11. So that comes back to us. And 8. It would be an 8 when it's off. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get that 8. And there's a 10. There's a 10. This is what usually happens. People watch a giant roll go by and they don't have any, they have like 1 or 2 numbers. Oh my gosh. I see it all the time. There's a 6. There's a 6. And they say, man, I should have went out there. I should have got my bets up. After like, you know, all these rolls. There's a 9. There's a 2. This is so stupid. If I was on those numbers, there's a 4. I don't know. I'm out of the hand, of course. This is a profit hand. There's a 9. And there's an 8. We got it. All right, we got it. So 30 pays 35. And we get another 10 here. And then we come down. So this is when you catch a hand, this is what happens with any strategy, obviously. So 200. Let's take our 75 back right now. So put our 75 back just to see what our profit was. So 100 and 80, 85, 94. Oh, sorry. 204. So we got $204 on the sweet, the sweet, what is it, funnel craps? Oh man, I think I really like that actually. I think I really like it. Oh my goodness. Funnel. I could see it now, like, you know, with like a funnel cake is, you know, it's a funnel cake, but it's like funnel sweet. That's where we should name it based off the styles of funnel cakes. Strawberry funnel crabs. All right, so we got the funnel. So the other part of the system is, you remember when we got to that one number? You like now we would reset and just do it again. All right. So even though we're still on the same shooter, we still would come back up. And so I'm going to take the 75 from here. Okay. So let's put the 10 and then we got the other 75 from here. So actually, let me just take it from like this. Here we go. All right. So then we have everything set. It's the same shooter. Because we hit the 8, now we go back up for our funnel craps system here. So funnel cakes, but funnel craps. I like it. I gotta give you credit for the name. But let's try it out because this is still just the second shooter, and we've made a lot. But the idea is we're funneling it down. So if a 4, 5, or 6 hits, it doesn't matter. If it's on this side, we take the 4, we put it on the 5. If anything on this side hits again, then we make the 6 look like 30. Okay. So same thing on this side. So we're funneling it. We're playing some funnel craps. It's like a circus out here. It's like a carnival. Here we go. Coming out with a 7. That's okay. That's when you want to roll it. And that's an extra $10. Let's put it in the rack. And let's roll it again. Here we go. And it's a 6. There's a 6. Point is 6. So let's see what happens here. 12. And a 7. All right, so there's the second shooter. And this all comes down. It is, I'm going to move everything up, but let's see. That all comes down. So altogether, 143. $143 on that shooter. Okay. So let's get this up here. Oh my goodness. So 5, 10. All right, let's get some change just to make it where we could fit all this stuff in our. Okay. So now we have to go back up with 75. So 50, 75. We're going to get $1 back. So we got $1 back. And we're up for $75 action again. All right. Gonna get a new shooter. This is the third shooter. And if you're watching and you see up at the top, there's a subscribe button. If you're on your mobile watching live, there should be a subscribe button. Hit subscribe there. And you can also let us know what you think and watching. I'm taking questions down here. And there's also right over here in the bottom, there is a circle with $1 for super chat. You can get a shout out, support the channel. I'm trying to buy a full-size, real full-size craps table, and those cost about between $2,500 to $5,000. I'm probably thinking more towards $2,500, but if you'd like to sponsor us and give towards that craps table for the channel and for some more camera equipment and stuff, that's what we're raising money for. But you don't have to. You can also go to holyroller.com and get yourself some merch like a Let's Roll hat embroidered with dice on it. Holy Roller style. So we also have a bunch of shirts there as well, so you could get some shirts. I have a shirt right now that says let's roll, just like that. There's also light side, dark side, always working, horn high yo. There's all kinds of different shirts that have different craps phrases on it. All right, well, we're coming out again. Here we go. How hard is it to find free cruises with so many people booking now? I was looking on a cruise in 2026, further out, and they're cheaper than they used to be. Well, the casino has a certain amount of cabins that they're allowed to give away that don't go on sale to the public until it'll open up at the last minute. So each cruise has a certain amount of cabins that are just for the giveaways for the comps. We got $5. Tip the dealer. $5 from Luminary. Thank you so much. Luminary is not only part of the Blue Wrench crew, but a member of the channel here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And that's how it's done, folks. You give a little super chat. Go ahead, hit a like on that, everybody. Let's see how many likes we could get on that super chat there. And when you do the super chat, I get to read whatever you say right there. Just keep it appropriate, okay? All right, here we go, coming out, and it's a 5. 5. So we don't start until we actually hit one. So let's go. And there's a 6. All right. So because it's on this side, we get paid on the 6. So that's going to pay 14. And then we take the 4 and put it on the 5. So we're funneling it in. It is the craps funnel. We're putting this through the funnel craps. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. And it is a 5. Wow. I'm not going to say this is the best system ever, but so far it is the 28 plus 10. So that's a $38 roll. And then we're going to make our 6 look like 30. We're going to bring all this back to the rack. And so we pretty much got, you know, when you get a hit on that one, it's pretty good. All right. So we're coming out. Here we go. 10. Point is 10. And let's see if we can get that 6, huh? Oh my goodness, we just did. That's the way to funnel. That's a sweet funnel crab. sweet funnel, sweet. Oh my goodness, sweet funnel craps right there. All right, so we're gonna take that down. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. I dropped $1. Let me grab it. I don't know if you can see this back one in the camera or not, but it's there. I can move it up a little bit, but all right. So that was just the 6. We're still rolling. I forgot. All right, here we go. And there's a 5. There's a 5. How about let's go uptown? We already got all the downtown. We need the uptown. Oh, there's the 4. What about the uptown? So I'm kind of thinking about something here. There's another 4. I'm kind of thinking about something with the system. There's another 5. So what I'm thinking is, and you could tell me what you think about this. If you get them all, you just put them back. So you funnel it down. Once you hit the 6, you would just place those at the minimum again. Because we're definitely out of the hand, and I have enough to go back up even because they all hit. So I don't know. What do you think about that? Would that be a version of the system, or should we just make it the system? That once you funnel all these through, you start over. And so you could funnel both sides through, just not at the same time. But what do you guys think about that? Carnival's still $100 a person. Port fees and tax. Gratuities end up being around $700 to $900. Wow. Yeah, I don't pay that much. I don't pay that much on Royal. For 2 people on Royal, you just have to pay literally the taxes and port fees. That's all you pay. So, which is, I mean, 150, so maybe 300 for 2 people. So, I don't know. I think I would. I don't know if AZ is still here, but AZ Crap Shooters. I think you can upgrade your funnel craps and put it up again. But let's roll this out. Let's just keep this going. There's a 4. See, because we would have went through the system already almost again. No, we probably would have missed that. But there's a 9. So a 9 hits. That is, we're gonna go 15 for 1. Then we're gonna funnel inside here, and then we're gonna keep rolling. And it's a 3. Craps 3. And it's an 8. We got an 8. So you know what this means. Okay, so we got $14 or 15 for 1 on the 8. But then because it's this side, we funnel and make our 8 look like 30. All right, so we're bringing that back. And now we're just on the 8 pretty much. Here we go. And it is a 7 out. All right, so we had 40 on the table that we lost. That's the 3rd shooter, but we brought back $150. So taking out our original $75 investment, then we got we got $75. So we doubled our money pretty much on that one. But we went through the system. I mean, if any system's going to work on a long roll, you know. All right, let's get this colored up to 10. And this is 50, 75. So we're going back up. I'm just resetting, that's all. All right, so I need to know what you guys think of this system. I think we've funnel craps. We just got to maybe be more descriptive with the kind of funnel craps this is. Sweet funnel craps, strawberry funnel craps, sticky funnel craps. Add a little powdered sugar would be adding the hard ways. No, I'm just playing. Oh my gosh, sugar funnel craps. All right, so what do you guys think about if you go through one side, you reset it, and you go through the other side, you reset it. Once you go through, you reset. You know, what do you think about that? Let's see. You could leave your bets up and bet the field with the winnings and collect the field hits. um, that would be called. See, I like what AZ was talking about here. That could be a version of the funnel craps. So I need a name for if you're gonna funnel everything into the field and just take the field wins. What would be uh, the funnel craps name for that? So the idea is instead of taking it down, you leave it up. Once you get hit, you put it in the field. You get another hit, you just put it in the field. You get another hit, you put it in the field, and you only collect the field, and you leave it up. So it is kind of like a funnel in that way. So I usually want to try a system without modifying it, but a funnel craps with all the fixins. Oh, sorry, this is probably the most entertaining for me. Thank you guys for being here and watching it, but I'm having a great time. Honey funnel crabs, spicy funnel crabs, funnel crabs with all the fixins. Um, I like the powdered sugar, including the field bet. Oh my gosh. Okay, I kind of like. Oh man, funnel caps with all the fixins is hilarious. Um, so funnel craps on the funnel craps on the boardwalk. I like that one. That's it. The field version is the funnel craps on the boardwalk. Oh my gosh. That's so hilarious. All right. So, Anthony, my next cruise is March 18th through the 22nd on the Allure out of Orlando. And so it's coming up in 2 weeks. And I'm going with Jeremy from Color Up. And him and I are going to be recording some content together. And so you'll probably see me on the Color Up channel coming up within the next month or so. Next Monday, him and I are recording just kind of like an interview process thing. And then he's going to go on the cruise and document his journey. I'm going to continue to make content when I go on a cruise as well. So anyway, all right. Was that oh, that was the third shooter. Okay, sorry. We're all back. Okay. So shall we try funnel craps on the boardwalk? Funnel craps on the boardwalk. June 29th, you'll be on the Allure, your first cruise. Oh, thanks. Because of me. First free cruise. Yeah, you're a part of the, Anthony, you're in the Holy Roller Cruising Club on Facebook, right? So if you guys want to be on and kind of connect with people, not just here, but on Facebook, we have what's called the Holy Roller Cruising Club on Facebook. It's a public group. You could just join it, and so a lot of people are there as well. We're only about 100 there now, but it's been growing pretty good. I just started it a couple weeks ago, so I had it for a long time, but I changed the name and actually started promoting it a couple weeks ago. But there was only like 12 people in it for a long time because it was for just a specific cruise, not the whole cruising club. Okay, so we're gonna try funnel craps with all the fixins. Let's try it. I think I like this system enough to actually do a video about it and explain it and talk about the different versions of the. Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking of more names that are just making me laugh right now. I'm sorry. So funnel craps on the boardwalk. Let's get some funnel craps on the boardwalk. Here we go. And it's a 7 winner, frontline winner. And that's another $10 for this hand. And here we go. That is another 7 winner natural coming out. Just starting already. That's a good way to start. Here we go. How about a yo 11? $10 at a time. $10 at a time. Here we go. And 8. Hard 8. All right, here we go. Now, I know what you're thinking. We should have took those hits and put them in the field, huh? I wasn't even thinking, my bad. So if we would have done that, we would have done the 7, we would have lost. So that would have been a push. Then we would have won, and then we would have got an 8. So anyway, we probably would have broke even or had, yeah, we would have broke even. So, I mean, we wouldn't have $30. All right, here we go. We're going on the boardwalk. Funnel craps on the boardwalk, and it is an 8. Simple as that. All right. So here's the question. We get the 10 and we get the 14. The question is, it's going to be a come out roll. What do we do? Do we put it in the field now on the come out roll, or do we wait? So funnel craps. Let's see. Yeah, wait. Yeah. Okay. So the idea is when the puck is on, I mean, you collect pass line, collect on hits, but then while you're rolling, you're funneling all the money into the field as it rolls. Okay, so now we're coming out. Here we go. And it's a yo 11. Here we go again. This is so hilarious. All right. The boardwalk version, all right, there's a 12. The 12, and that means we lost 10. So that's okay. We definitely, all right, here we go. Uh-oh, dice off the table. That dice ran away. Oh my gosh, dice ran away, didn't want to play. Same dice requested. And I got it. All right, let's see. Let's get, we're still on a come out roll. Oh my goodness. 8. It's another 8. Easy 8. 5, 3, 8. Here we go. Funnel craps on the boardwalk. And it's an 8. Crap. This boardwalk version. I'll just play it. Okay, so we're going to do 15 for 1 out there. And then we're going to take another 10 right here. So that's another 25. Oh my gosh. So we haven't even really played this version yet. Let's do it. There's a 9. So we're out on the 9 this time. And sorry about that. I think I hit the camera with the stick. All right. 12 pays triple toppings on the boardwalk. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. How about a 9? I can't even get into the boardwalk. What's going on here? All right, 15 for 1. Oh my gosh. 15 for 1 and another 10 for there. So we made $100, $102, and we haven't even got the fixins in the boardwalk. All right, there's an 8. There's an 8. But any system you can make money on, any good roll you can make money on any system, I guess, unless it's a, I don't know. Well, anyway, let's just keep going, because now oh my goodness, we have an 8. The boardwalk is a fun place, folks. The boardwalk is a fun place. It's pretty much 1 for 25, so I'm just gonna give 1 for 25, okay? Oh my God. All right, here we go. We gotta get to the boardwalk. There's a 9. There's a 9. And funnel craps on the boardwalk. 10. All right, so this pays 18. Now, normally, the system would be to take the 10, move it to the 9, because you're funneling it. But funnel craps on the boardwalk is you funnel it into the field. So we got 18 in the field. Here we go. Let's see what happens. And it's a 6. So now we're just going to do, sorry, that I actually did 14. I forgot a 5. So we got to do, so now we have 14 in the field. Funnel anything that hits, we're putting in the field, and we're only collecting when the field hits. All right, let's go. And it's a 8. So that's a push. That stays there. Here we go. And it's a 9. 9. So that's a good collection. So this would pay 14 in the field and another 14. Let's do 15 for one. 15 for one. And this goes off and we collect all this. We went through the boardwalk. We got some funnel craps on the boardwalk. And we're coming out again. So what do you guys think about this system so far? You kind of have, yeah, I'm glad I wasn't playing the light and the darkness on these rolls. It just would have been a lot of movement. Oh, I forgot about the pass line. Yeah, thanks. I was collecting in the boardwalk. All right. Yeah, I got it. What do you guys think about this system? Kind of like the whole concept of funneling everything through. I don't necessarily like all the pushes that happened, you know, but it is pretty cool because, but this is the question I need to know. Okay, so, and I forget who talked about doing the field, like funneling it to the field. So if the field hits like on a 9, 10 or 4, 9 or 10, right? And we win both, do we collect the winnings and the winnings over here and then just leave the hit that was there? So the hit that would be coming, we would leave there and collect the other two parts. That roll would have destroyed the light and the darkness. Yeah, the back-to-back points, you're right. If you're waiting for the first hit, that's for sure. All right, so again, let me know if, so let me just show you what I'm talking about. So say there's 14 that comes in here and the 9 hits and we get paid another 14 and 14. We collect the two 14s, put them in and leave the field, or do we collect one of them and then stack the field? So that would be my question. Maybe not the full amount. Yeah. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Okay, so pocket field bet and move the winnings from the 9 into the field. Yeah, but there's gonna be 3 stacks of 14. One from here and one that we won from right there. So then I think we pocket both of them and leave one, just the one that comes. So that's where the funnel comes in. I like that. Funnel cakes on the funnel craps. It's gonna be hard not to call it funnel cakes. Funnel craps on the boardwalk. All right, so but we did get the point, so I'm actually gonna take that down. I'm not gonna leave that there because we're off. So we actually are collecting that one too. All right, here we go. Coming out. These bets are off. When the puck is off, we're not working them. So we're only working the pass line right now. So there's a 7. I'm pretty sure that would fall as a 7. So they would call it a 7. So that's a 7. There we go. And here we go. And there's a 3. So we lose the pass line this time. So we go back. Here we go. And it's a yo 11. This is what's been happening. Oh my gosh. This is, yeah, the light and the darkness. Oh my goodness. I'd be hedging hard. Okay, there's a 2. This is ridiculous. I'm trying to show a system, Mr. Dice. Would you just cooperate, please? Okay, there's an 8. All right, there's an 8. Point is 8. So we got an 8. All right, here we go. Funnel craps on the boardwalk. At least, man, the dice off the table. This dice, oh my goodness, ran farther than the last one. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're back. We're still on the same shooter, huh? Okay. Funnel craps on the boardwalk. And it's an 8. I just had a feeling that I wasn't going to get to the boardwalk. So sometimes you don't get to the boardwalk. You just kind of just, you know, you're just kind of just playing one of the games, you know, and Haven't got to the boardwalk part. All right, here we go. And there's a 9. Here we go. And it's a 10. All right, a 10. So this time we actually will. So we hit the 10, so we're going to funnel into the field with $18. There we go. Here we go. And it's a 6. So the 6 hits. So this goes to the casino, but it comes back with $14 for us. So $14 in the field. Here we go. And it's a 5. That's a push. And it's a 6. Push. And it's a 9. So I don't like the pushes, but it seems to be working. It's kind of weird. All right, so 14 and 14. Can we get paid 14 here? We get paid 14 here. And because it was the point, we're locking it all up. I'm getting another 10 here. All right, so I need to break this down a little bit. There's another 15. And I'm going to break this down into 100. There we go. So on this shooter, we've made $280. Well, and we have all that money out there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Like I said, any system will work with a good roll, and I don't know. All right, here we go. How about a 6? All right, there we go. We're on the 6 here. Here we go. Got some funnel craps. Got some funnel craps frying up some funnel craps for you right now, and that is $14. And so $14 in the field. So any hits, funnel here. We collect from here. All right, here we go. There's a 6. Oh, it's the winner. So that's a push. But because it's a push and it's a 6, we actually get it right here. And we actually get it here. So we're bringing 24 back to our rack. All right. I don't know. What do you guys think about this system so far? What are people thinking? What are thinking? Boardwalk is working out. The boardwalk is working out. I wouldn't never thought of that. There's a Yo 11. I'm gonna just put $10 straight into the rack here, and there is a 4. So we got the 4, and so again, this is funnel craps, and any hit goes into the field, and then it gets paid from the field. So we're just going into the field and then getting paid when something hits on the field. And this is funnel craps on the board. Funnel craps on the boardwalk. Here we go. It is a Yo 11, Yo 11, and it's an 8. An 8 that pays 14, and that 14 is going straight into the field. It's on the boardwalk, and there's a 6, and that's a push right there. Here we go. And there is a 10. 10, 10, 10. All right, so we got 18, and so this is the way it works here. Perfect scenario. We're funneling through here. So this pays 18, this pays 14. So watch, 14. And this funnels to here. We're bringing back these ones to our rack. So let me so we're bringing back 28 to our rack. 28 to our rack on that hit. All right, here we go. And it's an 8. So it's an 8. So this gets put down to 14 instead of 18. All right, so we lost 5 there. All right, here we go. And it's a 10. Hard 10. So again, we get 18 for the 10 and 14 here. And we're bringing the 14 back to our rack, 28 back to our rack. I'm going to do it this way, bringing 28 back like that. All right. And then $18, funnel. Every hit we funnel. This is funnel craps. Here we go. And it's a 4. Wow, what a big hit that is, because we get 18 here. We get another 18 for the 4, and we get another 10, and this is collection mode. So boom, boom, boom. Funnel craps, everyone. Funnel craps. I just don't know. This has just been a really good roll. Of course, like I said, you can make money on any strategy if you have a really good roll. So I'm not trying to talk it up, but I'm also not trying to talk it down, or too much. All right, there's a quarter. I need to clean this up. So here's a quarter. Let me stack this over here. Excuse me, sorry, and let me get a quarter for that. Here's 200. So let me get that going. Excuse me, sorry. I know I'm in the middle of the camera. So there's 200. So 400. My gosh, $417 that we got so far. No, $427. No, $422. So $422, and we're still up. We just happen to catch a roll. So any system, you catch a roll, you'd be winning right now. So let me check the chat to see. Lost the 5s and 1s. Sorry, I'm not, or lots of 5s and 1s. Yeah, yeah. You'd be talk about coloring up. You get all these 1s, you're gonna have to color up to. I colored up. Clean up that part a little bit. All right, here we go. Coming out again. Oh my goodness. Trying to get through. That's when the 7 comes. That's awesome. So that's 10. Trying to get through 10 shooters on this. There's a 3. So let's give that $10 back. And there's a 6. Point is 6. Funnel craps. Funnel craps. So whatever hits, we're putting in the field, then we're collecting. It's funnel craps. It's like funnel. It's a funnel. Here we go. It is a 4, and the first place it goes is into the funnel. That's the field. All right, here we go. And it's a 3. Wow. All right, so there is this. So we collect. And we leave it there, So here we go. It's a 5. So that pays 14. So this goes to 14 now. So we lost whatever we lost there. Wait, did I? Yeah. That goes 14. So all right, here we go. The 2. That was aces in both places. Double in the bubble. And I like what AZ said about 12 pays triple on the boardwalk. But this is double in the bubble. So this is 14 because we'd leave 14 there. So that's 28. Well, I'm going to just pay it out as 28. All right, so there's 28. All right. Here we go. How about a 7 out? Finally, man, oh my goodness. We needed that to happen. All right, because we haven't even got through a lot of shooters yet. Okay, so this is 64.74. So I'm going to take the original $75 out of our winnings to see what we won on that shooter. So we won 398 we won on that shooter. So let's color up a little bit. And we started with $750. Let me color up. I need to sorry, this is just a mess. Let me color this up. It's a good mess. This is the kind of mess you want. You want this kind of mess. Let me color up again. Sorry, I know I'm in front of the camera. I'm just trying to I have my stuff over here. Wasn't planning on needing to grab this much. All right, there we go. So we're gonna take out 75 to go back up right there, and then we'll get a dollar change. So with the money on here and here, we started with 750. We have 7, 8, 9, 10, 1,000, 11, 12. So we have 1,200 and 1,225. $1,225, not including what's out there. So another 75. So $1,300. But we started with 750. So we almost doubled our money here. But usually you don't want to try to double your money on a 10 shooters. You usually have a percentage, but double money, don't get mad at that. But 20% win is always good. But a 50% win is pretty awesome. But 100% win, wow. All right. What do you guys think of the system so far? The funnel craps system here. Made up funnel craps on the fly today. Yep. We just we made a system together. We named a system together, and we are actually making it together too. So, funnel craps. Yeah, ask for the funnel bet. Hey, give me the funnel bet, 64 across funnel bet style, please, and give it to me on the boardwalk. Give it to me on the boardwalk. Yeah. Pat on the back. Yeah, you had a good idea. I like it. So everything funnels through the field. Having different versions of it is pretty awesome. So funnel craps on the boardwalk. And so funnel craps on the boardwalk made a ton of money. And then we have regular. Give me a regular funnel craps, right? Regular funnel craps, not on the boardwalk, just regular funnel craps. And then I want to pick one. Can I pick this one? You know how whenever you get paid and then we do the funnel craps, instead of staying up, we're actually going to be going in again. But if you're going to do funnel craps with some sugar on top, with some funnel, or maybe we should call it sugar funnel craps, or some I don't know. I want to add the hard ways in some way, So as it comes, we just add the hard ways. So I like that. I like to add the hard ways. What should we call the one with the hard ways if we add the hard ways? So funnel press on the boardwalk. Funnel craps. We're going with funnel craps on the boardwalk for that version. Extra cinnamon on extra cinnamon. Sorry, I don't know. I don't mean to be too loud in the microphone, but extra cinnamon. Give me some extra cinnamon on the hard ways. Oh man. Okay. Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure that one out. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we go. Funnel craps coming out. There's a 5. All right, so funnel craps. Here we go, and it is a 9. All right, so 9 pays 14. Okay, here's the move. Okay, so the 9 pays 14. $4 go on the hard ways. That's extra cinnamon, and then the 10 goes to the 9, and we bring $10 back to our rack. All right, so we're funneling it out. Here we go. Not on the boardwalk this time. There's the 9. So that pays 28. And then we make a $30 8. So every time this side hits, we're funneling it in. Every time this side hits, we're funneling it in. If you leave them up and go into the field, that's called funnel craps on the boardwalk. Funnel craps on the boardwalk. All right. Here we go. We still have our hard ways there. Oh, what did we bring back? 28. So all the ones that we get, always add some extra cinnamon. Hard 10. So stupid. It's so funny that it's actually working in a way. I mean, there'll be a time where it doesn't work, but I'll always remember this time because that pays $16. Oh my gosh. Okay. That pays $16, and we're going to press that 8 with that dollar because we want some extra cinnamon. So there we go. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's get, okay, there's a 9. Nothing. Let's get that 8. Oh, there's another 9. We're still shooting for that 8, huh? There's a 6. All right, so it's a 6. The easy 6 came, so the hard 6 falls. And that gets paid. We're going to do 1 for 15. Or no, sorry, we can't do 1 for 15 because we want the $14. So we're going to get the $14. We're going to press all the hard ways. Right? And let's make those look like 2 and these look like 3. And then we're going to collect the 10. And then because the 6 hit, the 4 goes to the 5. Here we go. Because we're funneling it in. Every hit on this side funnels to the 6. Every hit on this side funnels to the 8. And if you wanted to do funnel craps on the boardwalk, you leave them up and you collect out of the field. You put the winnings in the field and collect from the field. All right, here we go. 7 out. I shouldn't even have talked about the boardwalk and stuff. All right, so let's see what we got there because we started with 75, at least on that hand. We started with 75, so let's see what we got back. We got 50, 62. 62 back. I mean, that's not too bad. And we did have those big hits out there ready to go. So that was pretty awesome. All right. Any thoughts? Any thoughts? Let me check the chat. Still don't like taking down bets, but that's just me. Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of one of those things where funneling it out, taking it down. So, I mean, I'm almost like traditional funnel craps would be, here, let me put it back up and then we could talk about it. So, traditional funnel craps, look, we already have a traditional funnel craps version. All right, so traditional funnel craps is that once they hit, like any one on this side hits, you take the winnings and the point down. That's the traditional funnel craps. We need to name the. We got the extra cinnamon with the hard ways, and we need to name. And we got the boardwalk. But we need to name the one that kind of comes in like this, where they stack as they're coming through, kind of coming in like that, because that would be. So, it's a 50-minute old tradition, the original, the traditional funnel craps. Call it the slushy. I need funnel cake names for this version. So, original, the traditional, or should we say no? Let's say the traditional funnel craps is that when this side hits, any one of these hit, you take the 4 down. Any one of these hit, you take the 5 down. Until this hits, you take that down. So you take the winnings plus the 4 or 5 inside, and then the same thing on this side. That's traditional funnel craps. Funnel craps on the boardwalk is you leave all these up. Once you get a hit, you put it in the field, you collect from the field. And so the 5, 6, and 8 will give you some pressure, push. And then if the 4, 9, and 10 hit, you actually collect on both and bring it back through the funnel craps. And then if you add the hard ways, it's no matter what version you're doing, you're adding extra cinnamon. You're adding extra cinnamon. So the dollars that you get on any payment presses the hard ways. Okay, that's traditional funnel craps with some extra cinnamon, or funnel craps on the boardwalk with extra cinnamon, and and now we need this one as it comes in. So we'll have 3 versions. Okay, 3 versions of it. The traditional. Well, in any version you can get the extra cinnamon. Okay, so let's see. No, I don't see. Okay, see. So how much do I do a vertical stream, Waylon? I've been over the last week. I've been trying to do one every day, and it's just I've been just having fun here with. I'm trying to build the community, and get people involved in the channel, and but I don't know if I'm gonna continue to do it, but I'm just trying it out until all of the. I'm trying to get people to subscribe if they haven't subscribed. Go to Holy Roller if you want to. Raising money for a craps table because I want to get my own craps table. So super chats down here, or buying stuff from the merch helps me, because a portion of everything will go towards the craps table that I'm trying to get in 2024 this year. Before my birthday in the end of November, sometime around there, or Christmas would be a good time to get a Holy Roller craps table. And then I'm also trying to wait until all the data comes in from the YouTube analytics to find out if this is worth doing. But for me, it's been worth doing, just talking with people, and it's just been so much fun. So I feel like I'm having more fun than people watching, but maybe that's just one of the things. Yeah, it's a new thing, Waylon. So the vertical streams is new for YouTube. They're trying to get it more of like, this is my opinion, but I think I'm pretty right that they're trying to compete with TikTok. So they're trying to have live streaming all the time, like people do on TikTok. But you can dual stream horizontal and vertical at the same time. I haven't done that, and I think also that when you do horizontal and vertical at the same time, I don't think YouTube pushes the vertical out to as many people if you're dual streaming. So I've just been doing only vertical streaming, but that's what I'm talking about with the analytics. I'm trying to see how the analytics work in that way. So yeah, still looking for a name though for the. So we have the traditional funnel craps on the boardwalk, and those 2 versions could add some cinnamon, which would be the hard ways. And we're looking for a name for the funnel craps that presses the inside as you go, and then collecting as you go. So you're taking down the numbers, but instead of just taking down the number, you're actually pressing it in. So if one of these hit, then you'd have a $30 6 for your last hit. Then once you go through and hit the 6 on the last hit, then you put them back and you start all over again and try to go through the funnel again. So that's how that works. But is this craps? Yes, this is a strategy that we're actually creating together in the live stream called funnel craps, because when you roll the dice and you get paid on these numbers, we're trying to allow our money to funnel to us in a certain pattern. So we got a funnel here, and so we're trying, like we have one version that bets here next, and we have another version that kind of like condenses everything in to get paid after you get paid on every hit. So anyway, we're having fun with it. So we need a name for that one. Let's go back. Let me see if there was. I gotta. There was a bunch of names that AZ gave. I forget how far away was that. It was. I'm scrolling. There was honey funnel craps. You know, I kind of like with no crust, funnel with no crust. I get why you say that. Funnel, give me a funnel craps with no crust. That means you're cutting off the edges. Oh my gosh. I want some funnel craps with no crust. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. Give me something to let me know if we're going to vote on that right now. You guys like that name? Funnel craps with no crust. Oh my gosh. I got to write this down. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Am I taking this too serious? It doesn't sound like I'm taking it serious, does it? All right. So, but I am. So we have traditional funnel craps, and then we have the funnel craps on the boardwalk. Okay, that's been my favorite so far. And then we have the extra cinnamon. I feel like I'm like making an order right now. I'm literally writing down like I'm a waiter. Okay, you want extra cinnamon? All right, extra cinnamon with that. And then you have give me funnel crabs with give me funnel crabs with no crust. Okay, funnel with okay, with no crust. You got it. Coming right up. Oh man. All right. I'm taking suggestions on any other versions, okay? So, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll out one more time. I'm gonna roll out I'm gonna roll out funnel craps with no crust. All right, so we're rolling out funnel craps with no crust right now. Here we go. Funnel craps with no crust. We might add cinnamon. Do we want to add cinnamon? Let's add some cinnamon. All right, there's an 8. All right, so the point is 8. Here we go, and it is a 7 out. Oh my goodness, 7 out. All right, so I'm just throwing in 75 because I'm gonna go back up. All right, so 75. So $75 action, or $74 action, but $75 action means for this system, you want to have at least $750. Get through 10 shooters, and then you can evaluate. So I think that was. So we've been through 6 shooters so far. All right, and that one was a quick one. So here we go, coming out. There's a 4. 4 point is 4. Here we go. And it's a 9. 9. So we're doing funnel craps Oh my gosh. You could do funnel craps with no crust um, and add extra cinnamon. So a 9 hit, we got paid 14. We're cutting off the crust. So if it's an 8, 9, or 10, you take the 10 and you stack it to the 9. So you're funneling everything in. And the traditional funnel craps would be take the collection and take down the 10. But we're actually squeezing it inside. And then we're gonna add some extra cinnamon, which is the hard ways. And we're gonna rack $10. Here we go. And it's a Yo 11. And it's a 7 out. Wow, we got $10 out of the last $150. But hey, it's been fun. It's been fun. All right, here we go. Back up for $74 action. We're trying to get through 10 shooters and seeing where we're at with our bankroll here. And we have four more shooters to go. Here we go. Oh, puck's off. And it's a 4. Back out on the 4. It's a hard 4. Maybe we should add some cinnamon there. There's a 9. 9. So the 9 pays 14. And we're going to, it's on this side, we're squeezing in no crust. And we're giving the hard ways, which means we're adding some cinnamon. And there's a Yo 11, that's spun, Yo 11. And the 7 came again. Wow. So for those that are just joining us, you say, this system sucks. All right, so maybe it does. Maybe it does. All right, let's throw in another 75. Got to get through 10 shooters to properly evaluate the system. And we know that there's going to be rolls like this. So there's our change. All right, here we go. Puck goes off. Now we're on to 3 more shooters, and then we'll be able to properly evaluate the system. That was a 5, 3, 2, 2, 3, 5. All right, here we go. We're rolling, and it's a Yo 11, and it's a 6, hard 6. So that's going to pay 14, and we're going to add some hard ways. So that's add the cinnamon, and that means we're taking our 4, because there's on this side, we're taking the 4, we're pressuring the 5. If we hit the 6 or the 5, then we're going to make a $30 6. So we're just taking it inside there, pressuring it inside. There's a 5. We hit the 5. So we hit the 5. That's going to pay 23 and $10 here. Sorry, 28. And then we're going to make it a $30 6. And we're going to take this back to the rack, and we're going to go off. All right. Here we go. And it's a 3. Sorry, this was here, but let's just give it over here. So we lost on the pass line there. There's a 4. So we're out on the 4 again. And let's roll. Oh, it was a hard 4. And because we want extra cinnamon, we're actually just going to parlay that. So anyway, anytime you bet a hard way for $1, you should always parlay. It's not worth collecting on one hit on a hard way. You should always parlay if you have $1. Anyway, all right, here we go. A 4, hard 4. Wow, back-to-back hard 4s, and that's why I say you always parlay, okay? All right, so we win 10 here, and this, what is this? 8 times, 8 for 1, so that's 35 plus, you got 24. So let's get the 35 and 24. So, sorry, I don't usually whenever I parlay, I usually, this is the way I usually parlay. This is why I don't know this payout. I would usually say, make the 4 look like 5 and press the other 3. So I always go like that when I parlay. So as far as 3 times 8 is 24. So anyway, I have to give $1 for that. All right. And there's that. And we're gonna do it this way now. All right. So that was a winner. Got some extra cinnamon. We always work our hard ways, by the way. So here we go. Oh, I saw a 2, and I thought maybe there'd be another one. But there's an 8 out on the 8. That means, and this is why I like to double them up as soon as possible, because the hard 8, it came easy. So the hard 8 is down, and then I just say split my 6 and 8. So that's how I make sure I still have the hard ways. All right, 7 out, 7 out. All that for that. All right. So let's see how much we were able to bring back to our rack. 75, 85, 95, 105, $109. So we got out of the hand. We got our money back and some. So that's good. All right. So there is our $75 action. So here's our 75. So we made a profit of, $25, $34. All right. $34. I don't know if I brought back the $1 from the 75, but because that's 74 action. Here we go. 2 more shooters. Let's check the chat really quick. See if I'm missing anything. And yeah, run it back. Yeah, we got 2 more. So let's see here. If I missed anything, I'm trying to go back. How do you set up a crapsy table? I have set one up privately. I haven't done one like online yet. I'm waiting. I have a meeting coming up with Chuck and David from Casino Quest, and we're working on something together. And then I might do some, but there's plenty of people out there that do crapsy. But I do like the idea of doing crapsy set up like a cruise ship. But it's so different. The odds are so different. I don't think that would be kind of tricky. They would probably have to write a whole new code system for that. Yeah, I'm going to have to write down everybody's names that came up with this stuff. So, and give you some shout outs in the when I roll this out for a regular recorded video. So, yeah, we don't play odds on a cruise ship, so I never play odds. So I want to say there was someone else. I'm looking through trying to find out. Raise your hand or put a hand up if I picked your name for this, one of the names, or the Pleek TCG. I got you. I got AZ Crap Shooters. I feel like there was more people that were given the name that we chose. That's hilarious, Chris. The funnel cakes, funnel cakes and pies. But this is funnel craps. We're playing funnel craps. Totally different than funnel cakes. Oh my gosh, Chris Majors. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, we got 2 more shooters to get through. Traditional traditional. No, we're doing. We're doing funnel craps with no crust. I forgot. All right, so doing the funnel craps with no crust version. All right, here we go. Coming out, and it's an 8. 8. Here we go. 2 craps. 2 funnel craps, and it's a 7 out. Crap, man. Wow, that's why they call it craps, huh? Wow. Oh my goodness. We got to throw in another 75 for our last shooter here, and then we'll evaluate what we started with and where we're at based on our starting strategy, our starting bankroll, and kind of how we ended up. Okay, so we got one more shooter as we evaluate this with 10 shooters. We're only evaluating it right now with 10 shooters, but I think we've determined that it is good enough to review and have as a system on the channel. I'll have to play it on a real table on one of my next cruises, and then we will be able to actually see if it works. And I mean, it seems like it's working. I don't know about comp value on it, but there's an 8, so 14 pays 14, and then because it's on this side, now we're cutting off the crust, cutting off the side, we're stacking it, and then if we hit the 8 or the 9, we stack it on the 8, make the 8 look like $30. And so there's another 8, so this is good. We get another $14, and then we make the 8 look like 30 because we're just cutting off the crust. All right, here we go. And sorry, I got all these ones. I don't know why I do this to myself. All right. Here we go. And it's a 9. Oh my goodness, it's a 9. We got to hit that 8 before we go back up. There's a 4, $18. I'm going to give 2 for 20. Oh my goodness. All right, 2 for 20. And then this stacks to, because we hit the 4. If we hit the 4, 5, or 6, we pressure. So we're taking down the 4 either way. All right, here we go. It's a 10. 10. And I think that's why, I forget who it was. Who was it that said they didn't really like taking it down or taking down any bets? They would probably play the Boardwalk version. But we did get the 8. All right, so this is what it looks like. So we got the 8. We get paid 35. And then we go and we spread back out the funnel again. All right, so we bring back 35. There we go. So it did come back to us, so that's okay. All right, there's the 6. The 6, that pays 14 or 15 for 1. So 15 for 1, and then we have a $30 6 now because we're taking it from the 5 there. And sorry, I need to get the $2 back, and there's a 15 back. All right, there we go. So yeah, we're out of the hand, of course, but let's just see what happens. And it's a 9, 9. So that pays 15 for 1. And we're going to stack that there. And then put the 15 in our rack. Here we go. And there is a 10. See, that's why, I mean, we would have had that 10, but we're cutting off the crust. There's another 10. How much money would have made on that 10 right now? Oh my goodness. There's a 9. We got it. We got the 9. Come on. So that pays 28. And now we're making it a $30 8 and bringing $30 back to the rack, okay? Here we go. We got the 6 and 8. And there's the 6. Boom. All right. So that pays the 35. And then we're going, you know, we completed that funnel. So now it goes back. And so we're bringing 33 back to our rack because we had to put in the extra 2 to make the 6 proper. All right, here we go. And it's a 4, hard 4. Should have added some cinnamon. We should be playing the cinnamon version. Add some cinnamon is adding the hard ways. But that is a 4, and so that pays 18. Pays 18, and then we're taking it and pressing that 5. and bring him back. I guess if we're out of the hand, we can afford some cinnamon. Extra cinnamon. All right, here we go. 7 out, 7 out. All right, so here's the system, at least the evaluation. So we get to see what we started with. So first thing is let me color up these big stacks here. There's that, and then there's 100 there, and here's another 100, and this is 5, 10. So let's get that. All right, let's count it up. We started with, we did 10 shooters. We started with $750, and we have, let's take our 750 out. So there's 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 50, 375, $412. So we made $412 out of 10 shooters using that system. So yeah, what do you guys think? Funnel craps. This is the name of the game. Yeah, good run. Thanks, Pleek. Let's see. Funnel. We're gonna need to try funnel no crust. Yeah, I kind of mixed it up and did different versions, but I want to say that the version that I kind of didn't like at first, but it really grew on me, was the Boardwalk version. Oh my goodness. The Boardwalk, funnel craps on the Boardwalk was pretty amazing. I do have to say that. I think I like it. You know, if we did funnel craps on the Boardwalk with extra cinnamon, then those $4 would have been going over there. And, you know, I don't know. Could have been something good. You know, could have provided some more opportunity. Yeah. So, all right, let's see. Try again. Missed the beginning. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now for those that have been here and seen it, Bob wants us to try again, but the Boardwalk sounds pretty solid, the Boardwalk version. It would have made some more dough. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so which one did we like the most? And then I'll run that one. All right, so we have the traditional funnel craps. We have, so let me explain it as we go, as for Bob that just joined. So we're starting with $74 action, and that's on the pass line, 64 across and $74 action. Traditional funnel craps is like creating a funnel with your money and with your hits. And so the traditional funnel craps is that if a 4, 5, or 6 hit, it doesn't matter which one hits, you would take the earnings and the 4 down. If any one of these hit, you take the earnings and then take that down. And then when the 6 hits, you would take that down. Actually, you would start back over if the 6 hits. Same thing on this side. So then we have the, that's traditional funnel craps. That's how you do it. Then you have the funnel, I think it'd be easier just to explain the funnel craps with no crust. And so same idea, but instead of taking it down, if any one of these hit, you stack it in there. If any one of these hit, you go to a $30 6. So same thing on this side. Once you hit the $30, you spread back out and you create the funnel again. Then anytime you get paid, if you got paid 14, because most of these pay 14, if you add the hard ways, we called that with extra cinnamon. So you're getting some funnel craps with some extra cinnamon. And then the final one, so extra cinnamon is always just adding the hard ways. So you could do any one of these versions with the cinnamon. But the final version, the third version of this is the what we call funnel craps on the boardwalk. And so the way that one works is when you get paid your 14 or your 18, because you're making a funnel, you put it in the field, and you always collect from the field. So, boom. Let's see, for those that have seen it, which ones are you guys which one do you like the best? Which one do you like the most out of those three versions? Forget about adding the cinnamon, because you can add the cinnamon on all the versions. So it's traditional funnel craps, it's funnel craps with no crust, and it's funnel craps on the boardwalk. All right. I don't know if I should make this one video when I make it, or make it 3 different videos. I'll probably make it 3 different videos. That way each video could stand alone. So Chris Majors is saying putting the winnings from the place bets in the field and then collecting from there. That is funnel craps on the boardwalk. Funnel craps on the boardwalk. Yeah, I see what you like. Yeah, pressing and funneling the what is that, with no crust? If it's a cold table, you should probably go with the traditional, I would say. The traditional gets you out of the hand in 3 hits, but then you only have 3 numbers out there, because you took 3 down, you know. All right, so, oh yeah. So, all right, let's do the boardwalk version. Okay, the field is the boardwalk. And so the only one we haven't done is the boardwalk with extra cinnamon. But people tuning in saying, what are they talking about? Are they talking about craps or what? What the crap? We're playing a strategy called funnel craps here, and we're going to play funnel craps on the boardwalk. Here we go. And it's a 6. I don't even have a bankroll right here. So if you're doing $75 per shooter, you should have 750. Let me just do. I'm gonna just do 3 shooters. We're gonna see where we're at. So we're starting with. Sorry, 100 and $225. Okay, so we're starting with $225. Is our bankroll to start with, okay? And the point is 6. We're gonna do 3 shooters. Here we go. And it's a 12 midnight. And there's a 6, so we got the 6. All right, so because it's the point, we just automatically collect this and this. So we win 14 for the 6 that would normally just go into the field, but because it's the point, we're collecting the $24. So let's just do add $1 and get $25. There we go. So we win 25. Now we're coming out again, and it's a 6 again. So back out on the 6. Here we go, and it is a 6 again. Crap, man, that's amazing. Kinda. I want to show you the system, but this is $24, and so we're just going to put $24 there. All right, here we go, coming out, and it's a 10 this time. We're on the 10, and here we go, and it's a 3, craps 3, and it's another 3, craps 3, and a 6. Oh, I thought 6 was the point again. All right, so here we go with $14. So funnel craps on the boardwalk. This is the boardwalk. This is when we collect. Or if we wanted to add some extra cinnamon, we just get the hard ways. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this first. Here we go. And there's a hard 4. I should have got the hard ways, but this is how it works. So now the 4 pays 14 right here. The 14 gets paid here. Then we also get 18 for the 4. And so we're taking both of these down and it goes to 18. So we're bringing these back to the rack. So I got to bring, so 75, yeah, all right. I got to bring this on this side. Okay, so here we go. Let's roll it. And it's a 6. So because we lost this, we get paid 14, but we lose this. But it always goes to the field first. So it's 14 in the field instead of 18 now. All right, here we go. And there's a 4. So we got the 4, which now it goes back to 18. And the 14, we're bringing back both of these. And then this kind of goes to the field. So the funnel goes into the field. And here we go. And it's a 10. So that's the point, 10. And it's always good to collect on that. We got this. We got this. And we got another 18 for that right there. So we're bringing back all this to our rack. So we're going to keep going. We got a big mess here. All right, here we go. Coming out. And it's a 7. Oh, sorry. We lost that. And it is an 8. So 8. Point is 8. Here we go. And it's a 6. So that's 14. And 14 goes directly in the field. We collect from the field. All right. So there's a yo 11. So we get paid 14. I should have done 15 for 1. Oh my goodness. Here we go. And it's a 3. 3. 15 for 1. Sorry, I got to throw it in for my rack. 15 for 1. So anyway, there's that. And here we go. 10. 10. So this gets, I'm going to throw in 15 for 1 again. I should have just made that 15. But 15 for 1 is there. And then it's going to pay 18. So then that goes, this pays 18. So we bring this back and that goes to 18. Here we go. And 7 out. 7 out. Okay, so did we make $75? So let's see first. There's 25. There's 50. Here is 75. So we got our 75 back and we are, let me just change all these ones in real quick. And then we'll see what we made on that shooter. Okay, all that falls, so that's all down. But we'll see how much we made on that shooter. So, sorry, it's getting a little messy with my rack here. Sorry. Okay. The funny thing is, this is how they would pay you too. They would just pay you all these, unless you get a good dealer that starts asking for your ones back. So, all right, let's see. So there's 20, 25. So there's that. And I think I stacked the ones over here without, oh my goodness. I think I had like 10 more. But on that shooter, we made $110 maybe. So that's good because we got our 75 back plus 110 on that shooter. So now, because we have 75 action, we're going to throw in 74 action. And we'll do one more. Well, we're going to do 3 shooters, but that was a good run. All right. Let me check the chat. Okay, let's see. Yeah, minimum bet is 10. Thanks, Chris. Blue Wrench crew answering some questions for people. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. And coming out. And it's an 8. 8. All right, here we go. And it's a 3. Craps 3. And it's a 5. So that pays 14. So 14 is automatically going to go into the field because we're only collect from the field. Here we go. And it's an 8. So that's a push, right? But it's the point. So we get paid here and we get paid here. And that's when it comes back to the rack. So we're going to put it right there, just like that. All right. And we're coming out again. 7, frontline winner, natural. So we get $10 for that one. Here we go. And it's an 8. Back out on the 8. Here we go. And it is a 7 out. 7 out. I should concentrate more on the roll, but I'm really trying to just be random with it. So we got back $34. 34 out of 75. So almost not quite half of our money back, but we're going to put that in there. We're going to throw in another 75, get $1 back for $74 action. And puck goes off. And we're going to do it one more time, just with 3 shooters with this system to see where we ended. We started with 225, okay? There's a Yo 11. Yo 11. So that goes in here. And there's a 7. Natural. Frontline winner. That goes in here. And there's a 4. So the point is 4. And here we go. And it is an 8. So that's $14 that goes straight into the field. Here we go. And it's a 5. 5, which is a push in the field. And it is an 8, which is a push in the field. And another 5. Oh my gosh. A push in the field. And a 7 out. Wow. Wow. So, I don't know. Remember I said I kind of like this one? Now I'm kind of hating it. No, not really. All right. One more shooter to go through. So, we got $20 back from that, by the way. So, we're throwing in $74 to have our action up. We started with 225. So coming out 10, point is 10. And we roll, and it is a 4, hard 4. That's $18. It's going straight into the field. Here we go. And it's another 4 back to back. So that pays 18 in the field. And it also pays 18 for the 4 again. And we're bringing 2 of them back to our rack. So let me just clean that up right now so it doesn't get too messy. All right, here we go. We still have the field bet there. And it's a 9. So a 9. So this is where, so 9 pays 14. We have 18. So what happens is the 14 gets paid from the 9, the 18 gets paid from the field, and then the 9 it funnels through, and we bring this back to our rack. So bringing that back. Let me get some change for this. All right, so we still have a field bet. Here we go. And it's a 10, hard 10. All right, so that's when a lot comes back to our rack because we have the 14 or 15 for 1 right here. And then we get the 2 for 20 for that one. So we're bringing back, we're bringing back, let me just clean it up real quick. We're bringing back 25, 30, 40, 45, 47. Plus the 10 here, $57. We're bringing back $57. All right. So let's, so we have, I mean, even right now, we have our 75 out there. We're up $128. All right. Just on this hand. We lost a couple of them, though, remember? We lost a couple hands. All right, there's the 5. Here we go. And it is a 7 out. All right, so that's the 3 shooters. And so let's see where we ended up. We started with 225. Okay, so there's 225. Here's 5. So here's our winnings. What we earned on just those 3 shooters is 50, 75, 85, 90. So $90 in 3 shooters. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, so I'm going to make a video of this system. And it's called Funnel Craps, folks. It's called Funnel Craps. And it's so much fun, almost as fun as a carnival or a circus. Or the best place to play it is at the Boardwalk. So the Boardwalk has been a money maker. I don't know, would you guys say that have been watching it the whole time? So we have funnel cakes, and the funnel cakes, you know, come down this way, and the funnel, you know, and then when you're playing funnel cakes on the Boardwalk, you collect from the field only. So there's 3 different versions. There's the funnel cakes on the Boardwalk is collecting from the field, the one I just did. There's traditional funnel cakes is you're kind of bringing everything towards the middle, but you're not playing the field on the traditional. If the 4, 5, or 6 hit, you just take down the 4 and the collection. If any of these hit, you take down the 5. If something on this side hits, you do the same thing. So it's kind of like funneling the money, and you just take it down as it hits. What we've named funnel cakes with no crust is that when it hits, instead of taking it down, you just stack it, and if one of these hit, you just stack it in the middle, and then when that hits, you put them all back, you know. So traditional versus the with no crust. So it's kind of a, I mean, we literally during this live stream made this name and modified it and kind of rolled it out and made it together. So shout out to all the people that helped name it and come up with the different modifications of it to make it work, because we wanted to make sure it worked. And I even tried to figure out, like, I didn't have it all put together. So great minds made this. What did one person say? I know I'm addicted to craps, but now am I addicted to craps live streams about craps too? All right. So anyway, yeah, I think that's been great. I think that's a great system to try, and I'm gonna try it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for the super chat as well. Whenever you're watching the live streams, I'm trying to save up for a full size craps table by the end of this year. So all the money that you give, whether it's a super chat down here at the bottom, watching videos, and you know how I get ad revenue for the videos when you watch commercials on the videos that we do. And then if you go to holyroller.com, you can get yourself like a hat or a shirt. We have all kinds of craps sayings with the R like that, because that's my Holy Roller logo. I don't know if you can see that right over there, the Holy Roller logo right there. And it's also down there, but Holy Roller logo. But if you go to holyroller.com, buy yourself some merch there. That'll support the channel as well. So this is a Let's Roll hat, and has some dice on it. But the R is on the Holy Roller logo as well. So a lot of the shirts will have the red dice with the red R, and they say like light cider, dark cider. There's one that says shooter on it, but it has dice instead of like a gun or something. But it does say shooter. And then there's there's all kinds of them. So, and if you have any ideas, feel free to email me or comment on one of my videos. If you have my email, it's brian@holyroller.com, BRIAN. But yeah, feel free to email me if you have any ideas for t-shirts, and I'll make them. And then I'm thinking about doing a fundraiser for those that are still here. Thinking about doing a fundraiser where if you give a super chat, you would be betting on one of the numbers. And then if that number hits, you'll win some merch. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. I think that would be pretty cool. So we can have 6 people playing at a time. Unless people want to bet, I would definitely want to bet on a box number, something that stays there, because these would just be one, what do you call it? One super chat and one roll. These have more options. But if we had 6 people to give super chats, and then we rolled and it hit, then you would win like a shirt or a hat or a mug, whatever we have on the website. So anyway, I think that would be a cool fundraiser that I'm thinking about doing. But that's pretty much it. And some people say, Brian, are you in this for the money? Why you keep promoting and doing all this? When I started this channel, I told my wife, I'll start it. I'll create a channel where we can share with people how to win free cruises. But when we go on these cruises, we have to pay taxes and port fees. And of course, flying there, and flying to the port and back or whatever. So there is some cost involved for making the content we make on the cruise ships. So what I wanted this channel to do is to be able to pay for us going on these cruise ships. Well, it's making enough to pay for us to, like $100 a month or a couple $100 a month so that we can get on the cruise ship and do the content. But now I'm finding that the content, like I need better lighting, I need some better cameras, I need a better craps table so that I can have better equipment to actually enhance the channel. And so rather than using other money, I'm trying to use the money that I get from the channel to build the channel. I feel like that's the only way to really organically do it. And so that's why I'm doing it that way. I hope that makes sense. So, does it remind you of a system called Coin Pusher? I'd like to see that system because I don't want to seem like I'm ripping it off, but funnel craps is what this one is. Funnel craps. So, gotta have, yeah, I mean, yeah, like I can even see some of my videos right now. I watch other people's videos on YouTube, and then I look at mine, like from a while back, and like I was recording like on an old phone, on an old iPhone or something, and the way it downloaded, it's so like bad, like, so the no crust version does seem like you could call it Coin Pusher. Uh, I think the Boardwalk version is more like a Coin Pusher because it kind of actually, yeah, no crust with the Boardwalk combined would be called the Coin Pusher probably. I'll look up that Coin Pusher system, Coach, and see. So just to make sure it's not too similar to that one. So, yeah, well, anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to go to the website or subscribe. And then I also have a Facebook group. If you wanted to go to Holy Roller Cruising Club on Facebook, you can meet some of the other people and share your stories, pictures from the cruises, all that kind of stuff. And then another way to really support the channel is just become a member. We have some members in here. Chris Majors is a member of the channel. I'm not sure how many other members are watching, but you'll notice that they have a little icon next to them. I know there was some other members here earlier. Chris has been here for a while. Luminary is a member. And so they give like $2.99 a month. There's other levels you can give more. But that really adds up, just if a lot of people do a little bit, it really adds up and it really can support and help build the channel. and the community. So buying merch, becoming a member, all that kind of stuff. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And my big tagline has always been, I hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya.